Hello, friends. Today, I would like to introduce myself. Is Manoj Chakravarti, having 33 years of experience in IT, and I would like to share two topics. One is mixed reference, and another one is report formatting. So first, we'll take the mixed reference, absolute reference, relative reference. All these things we are using during our VLOOKUP, as well as when we are applying some formula. We are using these things, but unknowingly. Now, I will make you very clear what all these things are. See, first of all, there are three types of references. One is relative reference, second is absolute reference, and third is mixed reference. Now, what do we mean by relative reference? The relative reference means A1. There is no dollar is prefixed with any of these, neither with row nor with column. So, this is called your relative reference. When we are talking about absolute reference, then the dollar comes before the column as well as the row. Then that is called an absolute reference. And when it comes with only one, either with row or with column, then it is called mixed reference. Now, what does this dollar means? This dollar means it fixes that particular column or the row wherever it is specified. In the first one, no dollar means it will go row by row and column by column. Here it fixes the position of the cell, that is A1. For wherever you make use of this, it will take value of this cell only. Here the row column A will remain fixed, but the row keeps on increasing. Here the column will increase A, B, C, D and onwards, but the row will remain fixed. So I hope this much is clear. Now we'll take an example of relative reference. Now you see here, this is an example for relative reference. Here I have generated one record for the April, May, June and up to December. This we are saying say total revenue, and in one column we have taken the total expenses. The difference between these two, revenue and expense, will give you the net revenue. Okay, this is simple mathematics that C minus D will give you E, that is the net revenue. Now, how to get this value? So, we will remove or we will put it here, the same thing. For the values, what you are entered here, when you are testing, no need to do data entry. You can use random between command. How to use this thing? You have the command, say random between, okay, and you have the bottom and the top value. If I say my bottom value is 10,000 and my top value is say 18,000, and I'll close it. Okay, the value is coming, drag it. So it will automatically take random values. Similarly, you can go for expenses also. So for testing purpose, never do data entry. You can get directly from that and then copy and paste special, so that formula will go away. Otherwise, every time you log in, it will give the new values. Now, how to get this net value? So there are two options. Either you press this equal to C2 cell, or sorry, C17 minus D17. So this is the value, and then you drag it. Okay, this is one way of doing. Second way of doing is select the entire range, press equal to, and your formula C2, sorry, C17 minus D17. Okay, and press Control Enter. It will automatically take the values. So there are two ways, either you go this way or that way, the value will remain same. So I have shown you use random between, as well as drag and drop. Okay, and the select range. So all the three things are clear to you. Now, if you want to see what formula you have attached to this in the backend, so you can press Control and tilde character. Okay, so it will show you the formula what you have assigned to this. Control and tilde character is a shortcut, and the same control and tilde character you will give, it will go away. Same thing you can see from here also, formula. In formula, you have show formula. Okay. If you press here, the same thing will be appearing through menu. Next is, again, you go back. If when you are giving this show formula, it gives formula for all the cells. Wherever you have formula, it will show. But we are not interested to see all the formulas. We are interested to see only formulas mentioned in this particular column or for this particular cell. Then there is a function called formula text, and press this thing. So it will give you formula for that particular cell only. So it depends on your requirement whether you want to see the formula for each and every cell wherever the formula is applied, or you want to see particular cell with the formula. So in that case, you have to use formula text, else you can go for show formula. It is depending on you. Now here also you just drag it, so formula will be for all these things. Okay. I hope this much is clear. So this is totally related to relative reference. Why relative reference? Because there is no dollar sign and each and every cell moves along with the rows and columns. Okay. So there is no dollar means no fixation of neither row nor a column. It is going relative cell to cell. That's why it is called as relative reference. Now we'll go to absolute reference. Absolute reference means, यहाँ देखिए, here you have salesperson Mr. XYZ ABCD, randomly any name we have written. Now this is the quantity which is sold by particular salesperson, and the total sale for the month or for the week or for the day, whatever you want, it is say 4450. Now, if I want that what is the percentage of contribution by this particular salesperson X, salesperson Y, salesperson Z, and onwards. So what we are generally doing, this divided by this into 100. Okay, that is the formula for calculating the percentage. Or instead of 100, you keep the percentage symbol in Excel. Then also it will give you the same result. But if we put it here like this, equal to this divided by this into 100. Either you put 100 or percentage sign, result will remain same. Okay. Now if we drag this thing, what will happen? Division by 0. Why? Because here we have seen what? It is in the relative reference. C16 and C22. We have not fixed, but we want every record should be divided by 4450. Means we have to fix something. What we will fix? C22 is the fixed amount. So here C22, press F4 key by putting here. When you press first time F4 key, it will give dollar sign on row as well as column. Again, you put it F4 key, press F4 key, you will get C without dollar, and 22, that is row, is with dollar. Again press F4, column will fix, row will be open, and again F4, it will give you both in the relative reference. But here our requirement is absolute reference. So we have to fix both the things, row as well as column, for this particular calculation. So this is the thing. Okay, put it here, and now you drag it. So the result appears what we are here. And if you want sum of this, press alt or equal to, you will get 100. Okay. Here you can either write sum equal to sum and function it, that is also possible, or you go here and do the sum function, that is also possible, or you press alt U, it will take care of sum. So all the three ways you can do the same output. For this again, you need to have formula text. You put it here, formula text and the cell address. Okay. So this is the cell address. Drag it up to here. You can do it. So here you will see what C 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. These all are relative. No fixation. Every cell has its own address, but all the addresses are going to divide it by this particular same one cell. So these are fixed. Okay. So this is called your absolute reference. I hope this much is clear. Next, we will go to mixed reference. In mixed reference, what happens? Row is also changing, column is also changing. Okay. Earlier one, here row and column were variable and here fixed, that is absolute. Now here both are changing. Row is also changing and absolute column is also changing. How to do this? Now see, this is a multiplication table. We want to multiply 10 by 1 is 10, 10 into 2 is 20, 10 into 3 is 30, 10 into 4 is 40 and 50. Similarly, 20, 20, 22, 20 into 3 is 60, 20 into 4, 20 into 5. So this is the calculation table we want to make it to understand what is the mixed reference. Now you see, if we calculate, okay, this multiplied by this, okay, what we are getting here, we'll display the formula also here, formula text, okay, and this is the cell address. Okay, what is the cell? Put it here. Okay, this is the formula text. What it does? Multiplication of these two. Okay, so C15 and D14. If I drag this down, what will happen? What it is calculating? 20 into 10 instead of 20 into 1 means we have to fix this thing. Okay, when we want to fix this thing, in this what we are going to fix it? Column D. Column D is fixed and row is open because row is increasing. Put it here. Okay. Now you drag it. Again it is problematic. Why? Because see, here 20 into 10 instead of this. So what you are going to fix it is, now it is okay. Now D is there and 15th column, 15th row, sorry, 15 instead of 15, it should be 14. Remove it. Okay. Equal to this multiplied by this. Okay. Now it is clear. 10 into 1. Next is equal to multiplied 20 by 1. Okay. Now you see here. C15, D14. C16, D14. Again you multiply it here. This multiplied by 1. Now you see. C15, C16, C17, but D14 is remaining constant. So what you have to do? What you have to do? D and 14. 14 will remain fixed. So put it here, dollar. Okay. Now you drag it. It's okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10 into 1, 20 into 1, 30 into 1, 40 into 1, 50 into 1. Is it okay now? Now, in the next column, what happens? Equal to this, or you can say this multiplied by this. Okay, it gives 20. Now here you see, here what we have done here, C15, D14. Now what you will fix it here? This is fixed. Now drag it. Okay. Now if you pull this thing, okay, again it is an error. Why? Because you have not fixed the proper way. Now this is moving ahead. This should remain fixed. Okay. Here it is calculating correctly. It is calculating correctly because we have dragged down in the bottom way. See, it is in the dragging down. But in this case, what happens? It is problematic. Why? Because this is to be multiplied by this. So a C column is going to remain fixed for all. C column is going to remain fixed for all. So put it here, C. And now you drag it. Okay. And here also C is going to remain fixed. Sorry. C is going to remain fixed multiplied by this. Okay. Now here you see C is going to remain fixed. Put dollar sign here, and here E is going to remain fixed. This thing 14 is going to remain fixed because it's a row, and now you drag it. Okay, and now you drag it here. So the results are clear. Means here row is fixed and in this column is fixed. Here you see now formula text. Okay, drag it. See, column is fixed, C column, this one is fixed, so this is fixed. Rows are variable, rows are variable. Here D, E, F, G, this is variable, but the column is going to, column is fixed, and the here D, E, F, so D is variable, okay, and here it is 14, means row is fixed. Here column is fixed, here row is fixed. Here you see column is fixed, here row is fixed. So this is called your multiplication table with mixed reference. I hope this is clear to all of you. Relative reference, absolute reference, and mixed reference. Thank you for listening. And my next topic will be on the absolute reporting. That will be in the next video. So keep watching all the videos what I am sharing with you. And in any case, if you have any difficulties, you can write comments in my comment box so that the necessary requirement will be fulfilled as per your requirement. Thank you.